So, that's like showing up. It's fine. The only person I'm waiting on. All right, so we are live. So we are live. It is delayed, so I'm gonna. We are live. So we're gonna mute that so it can be heard. Yeah, there are gonna be people that come on and join us, right? So
people are gonna join your live.
yeah, so what we're gonna do, guys, if you come on and just gather around here, unless you want to watch it from there, you can. But some of you can look over here. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. And so welcome everybody who are on. Let's see who's out there. Let's see. Who's on there? Let's see. Oh, there you go. That's yeah, let's see. That's Ray. Ray's joining us. Ray's the guy who gave us, or actually worked together to get us the ultrasound. So it's because of Ray and some people that were very interested in what we were doing, that they that we were able to follow the follicular growth of the snakes. Okay, so Kennedy, you're going to monitor that lamp over there. See that lamp? So it's going to turn the air on here in a second once that thermostat gets hot enough. But we don't want to melt it off the wall. So probably go ahead and shut it off now. And the AC will come on and cool it off in here. Okay, just so it's somewhat amenable. All right, so this is our second clutch of the year. Okay, so basically our first was Gandalf and Gilrayan and had basically the ghost. So we had produced a bunch of head hypos. And let's show some of these comments. Okay. All right. So this clutch, I'm going to show the mom and the dad. Actually, the dads. This is why it's kind of exciting. Kind of a Jerry Springer cutting. This here is Lobelia. She is, I'll show it for the group. This is a Mystic. You see it up there? Or maybe you'll see it late. Yeah. Okay. So this is a Mystic Het Lavender Albino. Okay. So Het means that it has one copy of a gene that, you know what Lucius looks like, that Lavender Albino that we have? One copy of that she's hiding in there. And we paired her with two males. The first male, let me get him out. First male was a visual lavender albino, and that looks like this. So this is Lucius. Okay, so visual lavender albino. He also has cinnamon in him and pinstripe. Okay, so the idea was, if we take this visual lavender albino and we pair it with a Het, half of the babies would be lavender albino. That's the probability. It doesn't always work out that way, but that was what we were going for. Okay. Now, when we put this young man with Lobelia, they didn't hit it off right away. Okay, they didn't hit it off right away. So what we did is we had to introduce the stud of our male population. Who wants to hold this? Hold this? Okay. Okay. All right. So we had to then move to this guy. Okay. This is Samwise. And now he has already produced for us. So we know he's a trooper. And he has one copy of Lavender Albino as well, which lowers the odds that we are going to get Lavender Albino in this clutch, but we don't know who the dad is, right? So we have dad, this guy who started pairing with Lobelia. And then after a few, maybe 3 pairings, I went ahead and put Lucius back in there to see if he would pair. And he did pair with her finally. And he had 3 or 4 pairings. We have 7 pairings, 3 of this guy, 4 of the visual. And so now we're going to kind of cut these eggs and kind of see what our outcomes were. All right. So let me put him back. Now, cutting sounds weird. That's disinfectant. So go ahead and use that. Yeah. Now, what we did was when Lobelia laid these eggs, and she's a first-time mama, and she gave us, let me make this bigger here for me. She made this bigger. I mean, she made 5 eggs. I just made the screen bigger. Let me make sure I can follow some of these comments. Mitzi's on. Hi, Mitzi. Thanks for stopping by. Grace is on. And Grace, you know who Grace is, right? That's All Saint alumni. Coming back, she's in Oklahoma, University of Oklahoma. She's skipping class for this cutting. I'm joking. She's not skipping. You know Grace, she wouldn't skip. All right, so she gave us 5 of these eggs. And what we did was we kind of had a little game. We played a little game of who thought where would the Lavender Albinos would be. And so also we have the names on these eggs already. We have Lou and Sue and Woo and Do and Gru. So these are already named. So why do we cut the eggs? So these that's a big kind of issue, not an issue, but it's a topic of discussion in the reptile community. So this is basically our 2nd year breeding, and so far every clutch of ours has hatched, or at least one has started pipping at around day 54, 53, 54. And so this is day 56. And really haven't seen anything happening, and feeling these eggs. I mean, they're some of them are really dimpled, which means they're losing moisture. And I kind of listened to one breeder that I follow a lot. It's Billy from Mutation Creation. He says if he can feel the baby kind of pushing back on it, which I can in here, he goes ahead and cuts. Me, I'm really cutting right now because I'm a little nervous about the status of the eggs. Like, you know, is there something wrong with them? I don't know, a little nervous, but they're at 56 days, and we only would really have 4 days before 60 days. And so I'm just deciding to do it now so that so you guys can really see this as well. So it's educational piece, because not a lot of times can we time it so that this can happen. With you guys in class, right? So this is our herpetology class. For those of you who don't know, mainly juniors and seniors, some sophomores. No freshmen in here, right? No, we have a freshman, Kennedy, and you're a freshman too. 2 freshmen, right? Oh, you're a freshman too. Well, oh no, you're a sophomore. Yeah, you're a sophomore. That's it, but right? All right. So here are some of the things that we use to cut. Okay. first we need a lot of paper towels because it can get gooey. But I'm not going to cut them a lot. I'm trying to just make a hole where that if they need to get out, they can get out. I don't want to cut it too much because right now they're attached to the yolk. Okay. And so when they're attached to the yolk, that's their source of food. We cut too big of a hole and then we disrupt them and they want to come out. They can kind of either get themselves tangled up or somehow detach themselves from the yolk, which isn't a good thing either, because that's, like I said, their food source. And they need that food source to sustain themselves for like 10 days, 2 weeks, pretty much. And then we go ahead and after their first shed, we go ahead and feed them. So, but I use basically just some scissors, really sharp surgical scissors that are sterile. And with base, you'll see it on the screen, or if you want to come up close and see it, you can come up close. If you come up close, you can pick the egg. How about Harper? You want to pick the first egg we cut?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna put some gloves on. What are you picking?
This one, because it's got a heart.
Because it has a heart. Hey, Ian's on. Hey, Ian. How's it going? Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Probably like paid him.
Someone paid him to say that. Did you hear that, Ian? All right. All right. So this one with the heart. Which one with the heart? This one? Oh, Lena's. All right. All right. So let me show you what I do here. Let me try to get this screen. All right. We're going to take paper towel here. I'm going to get this one with the heart. This is actually Gru. All right. All right. So what I try to do is kind of pinch this egg right here and kind of roll it a little bit. It's kind of a little delay there. So I'm rolling it right here so I can make a crease to easily cut, but also there's vessels that line the inside of the egg. And I want to try to separate those so there's not a lot of blood when we cut it. Okay. So here we go. Just like this. All right. So let's see if we can kind of see anything in here. We're just cutting this little. All right. So it looks like we have a pinstripe in there, I would think. Yeah. It looks, let's see if there's anybody up there. That looks like a pinstripe, which means, well, it could be either dad still, right? Because Lucius was a pinstripe, and so was Sam. It's definitely not a normal. We're looking for the normal. We would want to see like alien heads like that. So maybe it is, but I'm thinking it's pinstripe. So we'll see. And I'm going to put this in another crate right here that's disinfected. I'm going to move them over here so that we can, when they come out of the egg, they won't be in all kinds of nasty vermiculite that I have in there. All right, egg number 2. Who wants to pick egg number 2? Come here, George.
Oh, well, okay.
Pick egg number 2.
I'll do, have we already done Gru?
Gru just went.
Oh, I'll do Do.
Do. All right, Do. Here goes Do.
Oh, speaking of Gru,
What?
Vector.
Yeah, Vector's right there. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna put another. All right, guys, don't just hold it. Don't play with it like that. All right, here we go. No scaring people. All right, let's see. Oh, Do. what dew looks like. Now we're looking for a totally yellow snake. If we can get it. That's what we want.
Why are they so soft?
Yeah, they're kind of leathery. It's just the way they are. Not like a chicken egg, right? I'm gonna get a nice cut here. Oh, ooh, this is weird. This is definitely some mystic action. Something
Oh.
else. See that in there?
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty, really pretty.
That's
So that
cool.
looks
So when is it
mysticky.
gonna, like officially gonna come out?
Yeah, so when they're ready, they come out.
Oh, I'll just automatically by themselves.
Yeah, they will come out. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. I'm gonna put it up here so you guys can see. If you can see. You guys see that? Okay. Over here. All right. Who wants to speak? We have Lou, we have Woo, and we have Sue left. Woo? You want Woo?
Yeah.
Woo? Woo it is. Woo it is. Woo
How long
it
ago did you
is.
like draw the lines?
Hmm?
How long ago did you like draw the eggs?
So we did, so the good question. We did that as soon as Lobelia laid the eggs. So the line shows where the embryo was when we candled it. So we wanted to make sure that that's the top. And then we wrote on there, like Mercer picked this name Woo. So I said this one is like really, I can feel the baby right here. I feel it. Just pushing. All right. So this here. The good thing is there's not a lot of blood, so that just shows that they are kind of advanced in the stage. All right. Oop. Let's see. It's this one. Okay, it's not a lavender albino, but it is a light snake. Ooh, look, you can see his little. You can see his little head there. See that, guys? Let me put this light on. And that it helps. Yeah, that's a little better. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at his little cute head there. See him? He's moving around too, so that's good. Yeah. Still don't know. That's his head, yeah. All right. I don't know if it's a he. I hope it's a girl. I hope it's a girl. We need girls. We need more girls. We need more girls. All right, so that was Woo. Okay, Sue. Now we're gonna wait till Sue to the last because someone predicted that Sue was going to be the lavender albino. That might have been me. All right. All right, let's do this one here.
Lou?
This is Lou. Okay. All these names can really stick with either boys or girls. I guess Gru, maybe not. I don't know. Gru could stay. All right, let's go. Let's see this one. Come on, cross your fingers. No one's crossing their fingers. Come on. Say lavender, 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 lavender. All right, you don't have to do that. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, a lot of goo coming out of this one. Oh!
Is it?
I think we hit. We did. We did. We hit a lavender albino. Woo! Woo! Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. There is our lavender albino. Yes. Now we just don't know if it's cinnamon. Well, so now we're trying to figure out who's the daddy. Okay. So, like I said, it's like Jerry Springer here. So it could be If it's cinnamon, which I think the cinnamon would have more white on the lavender albino, I'm pretty sure. So this one looks like it has a lot of white, but I don't know. We'll have to wait till it comes out. But if it's a cinnamon lav, let me kind of move this where you guys can see. Let's see. I'll try to figure out so where you can see this thing. Oop. Oop. You see that? There you go. Yeah. So if it's cinnamon, then it would be Lucius's baby. All right. So that was Lou. Lou came through. Okay. Now is Sue. This one is supposed to be lavender albino. Let's see. Sue. 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 And that also tells us that Lobelia is actually het. So we did a genetic test on Lobelia, and she came out that she had het lav in her. So now we proved it. So our genetic test worked out well too, because now we know we have the female who is a proven het lavender albino. Okay, let's see this one. Let's see this one. Hopefully it's light. Let's see. It's lavender as well. Sue. Look at Sue. And that looks like a high white one too. Look at that little baby. Woohoo! All right, I'm a little crazy. Lena, you wish you were here, don't you? Look at that. Look how pretty. So we got 2 out of 5 eggs. 2 out of 5 lavender albino. Let's see if this is, hopefully it's moving around. Let's hope. All right, looks like there's some response there. All right, yeah. All right. Ooh, a lot of goo. That's like elephant snot right there. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we have here. All right. It made my day too, Grace. Let me show it. And show this. Made my day too. All right, so let's go. Let's review. We got some cool looking snakies here. Oops, that's my phone. All right, so this snake right here grew, we think, pinstripe. And so I'll show you an example of pinstripe. And of course, it could have other stuff in it too. If Lucius is the dad, then this is also het lavender albino, because since he's a visual lavender albino, he can only give a recessive trait, right? He has 2 of them, so he can only give 1, and he's only going to give a lavender. Okay, this one is a really cool looking snake right here. I have no clue. It looks mystic because it has those tiny kind of alien heads. It could be it could have some cypress in it. I can't see the head. If we could see the head and it was blushing, we would kind of maybe know. But again, you don't really, it's hard to tell. I mean, it's easy with the lavender albino because they're all albino. But with these other ones, you really got to wait till the snake gets out. And then when they shed, there are some in like for cypress, the blushed head is a really good indicator of that. And so, so we can, potentially see that. Plus we don't, since these snakes we bought, or actually we bought the Sam from Canova. So I'm pretty certain that his genetics are correct. And then we bought, then the other snake, the Mystic, was given to us. And so who knows what else was in that thing, right? So you just never know what's going to pop out. Like we have Gilrayan we got from Nerd, and they had lost all their documents on this snake. Turns out they sold it as a granite, and it turns out that that snake had yellow belly in it too. We didn't find out until the babies came. And so we tested for that as well. All right, and this one is a very light snake, at least on the bottom there. Ooh, look, it's yawning too. You trying to get out? Look at that. You see that? How cute that meant? You see that mouth opening right there? Trying to get out, I think. Let's see. Let me pop that. Can you get it? So I bust the membrane there just so he can get out. So he looks like he's trying to breathe there. There you go, buddy. See that? I think he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, and then we have two beautiful lavender albinos. The odds that we got two out of 5. I mean, you would think that would be more visual odds than it would head to head, but we never know. Anyway, that's what we have. Let me show, we have Lena on, so I want to show Mocha so she can see her baby. Here's Mocha. All right, here's Mocha. This is Lena's snake. This was our first hatchling that came out last year for our first clutch. So that's Mocha. Doing nice, eating well. She is just a normal head pied. Not just a normal head pied. She is normal head pied. All right. Then let's show Fred. Now Fred, with these lavender albinos, this is what we're eventually hoping to make. Here's our dreamsicle. Getting nice and big. This is Fred Weasley. He's actually a yellow belly pastel orange dream. Cool. Then, yeah, you can. All right, guys. Thanks for coming to our live and showing up. Please like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the backside. We have a really big one coming up. Our next clutch number 3, is our potential for dreamsicles. So we only have 3 eggs for that one. And so we'll do another live for that. Again, thank you very much. And we appreciate your support.